So what I've done is I've unified our bodies for a short period of time. Now, if you want to get a little more martial with it, you of course can hit him. Okay, but the more you play here, the more he fights, and thus he moves away from that common center of gravity. So you want to unify your body. Okay? Simple? It's called vibration. And vibration is a refined trembling. We did something under T's called trembling. Noah, if I could use... Okay, so just grab me in some way. Okay, I do two hands or a lock or something. Okay. So in trembling, I did a visual of this before I off-balance him, because that sets him up. If I try to off-balance, he feels the motion, he resists it. By trembling, he doesn't know what motion to resist. And then I go into what I'm going to do. All of vibration is a minute version of this. So instead of doing this today, well, I'll ask you to go back and look at the trembling thing and make it smaller. Okay, hold tight, right? Okay, you got it? Is that fair now?
Right.
Did you see any vibration? Couldn't see anything, but did you feel it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And doesn't know what's happening. This way, and climb his body. If you do this, he'll move back. He'll feel the screen of his eyesight be filled. Well, you want to dip from his eyesight and then show up. Okay, so, and that's when you can execute whatever you're going to execute. The void. This is again something that should be attributed to Don Anger. I always try to give credit where credit's due, and sometimes Eric gets on me. He's like, "You've been doing this for 20 years. Isn't it yours now?" Well, no, it was his, and I'm using it. Okay. The void is simple to understand. It's almost the reverse of visual jamming. That's why I said I would use them together. If we're moving like this, and I suddenly drop, and I drop this hand, that's my aiki-ju-jutsu. But you can do it by visually jamming and then dropping. And everyone says, well, you pulled them down, your weight pulled them down. Sort of, yes, there is a physical element, but he can tell you, he just feels like sucked into it, right? Excellent job. I didn't know you were a judo guy.
No.
Oh, no. I'm going to put this heel down and return to my natural position. What does that do to you, Jeff?
Drifts me off this way.
And I'm going to let this arm just drop.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you know I can hit him. Okay? And then I'm going to return to the original position with my hand low.
Yeah.
Gone, right?
Yep.
You okay to take the fall?
Yeah,
You
I
okay
can
to
take the fall.
Now I'm doing this real slow. Now watch this segment. I did this. Look at his shoulder. I just escaped. This hand was dropped from the top. This hand was a wrist off, which normally would just off balance him. But because of the situation here, he's not going to go far and off balancing. He's going to stay there. And he's going to absorb the motion here. Now, what we'll tend to do is we want to see that go up, so we'll go, Guess what's wrong? That. You don't do that. You just roll this nice and easy. Think of not going to here, think of rolling this across so that this part of his arm pushes up to the elbow. his ulna is pushing up to his elbow, going up here until it becomes humerus. Okay. All right? You got it? Now once you get this, this is off balance. If I'm going to do shihonage, if I'm going to do tendon nage, kotegaeshi, he does your yokomi. Let's start you over here. So I'm going to turn you, right? And there's a right yokomuchi, and I go receive like this, and I get to here, and I lead him in like this. That's a lead in. Okay? It's an inside lead in. How do I mean inside? That's the inside of his body. I'm going to the inside of his body. I'm leading him in. Thumb to pulse, press in. Done all the time, right? And there's a whole bunch of techniques you do off of this. Well, because you learn the technique step by step, as in any art, you'll go, I'll go conservative. Instead of making a round circle and being more linear so you can see it. This is placed, and there is no whip. It's whiplessness, okay? But you could easily have gone. Now, of course, the more you whip, the less control you have. But you can easily do a combination. I didn't need to keep control long because I whipped you enough so you're off balance, and then I threw you down. So that's an example of the whip, where you take a momentum and you let it. And by the way, if you make sound, it works out perfectly every time.